Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to share with you some very easy religious Christmas DIYs made out of wood. In the previous years, all the religious Christmas DIYs were a pretty big hit. You guys liked them, so we wanted to share some more. I've seen these on the internet. I believe it was on Etsy, and while they were not too expensive, I knew I could recreate it. So these are the scrap wood pieces that I had in a garage. I took a sander and just sanded roughly edges. Nothing too perfect because I like rustic DIYs, but that's really optional. And here they are. After that, I'm using this Oops paint from Home Improvement store. I believe it was Home Depot, and it was only 50 cents. I like to pick these up because they're great deal and a good quality. This one is something between a gray and brown color. That's what I decided to do, to paint these with this color. You can stain them. You can use any color that you want, really optional again. So this is how they look like after they were painted and dried. After that, I printed out on my Cricut the nativity scene. Each piece was separate, and I'm going to put them on each piece of wood separately again. If you do not have a Cricut machine or any other cutting machine, you can certainly print it out on your printer, cut them out, and just position them over here and trace them out, and then paint everything around it or paint the picture itself. What I did, I glued these, or actually put the decal on the boards. Then I'm using this Adirondack white chalk paint and a chippy brush from the Dollar Tree, and I will heavily distress these wood boards. And I'm saying heavily because that way, when I peel off the decal, whatever the color is underneath, which is gray in this case, it will show off and it's going to look so beautiful. You can see it over here. Very simple DIY, very easy, but I think it looks so beautiful and has an impact as well. Now you can add embellishment if you like, twine or any kind of bow. I wanted to leave it as it is, and I'm super happy with the way it turned out. I would like to hear what you guys think, and would you recreate this DIY? For the second DIY, I saw this on this picture on Canva, and I immediately knew I wanted to recreate it. So I took all the Jenga blocks that I had and this ruler from the Dollar Tree, and I started gluing two pieces together at a time. So I created 7 or actually 14 of these two pieces together. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll try to explain this as best as possible, but if you're watching what I'm doing over here, everything will be easy to understand. So like I said, after I was done gluing this, I had 2 sets of 7, so 14 of these. I'm using Surebonder wood glue, hot glue, and I think it's perfect. I'm using this square dowel that I had on hand, and I am going to position it in between these 2 pieces that I glued previously to create kind of a Y letter. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to glue them together, and you will see in just a second what I'm doing over here. So this wood dowel will actually be a piece that's going to hold the rest of the pieces that are going to create this crate. So I am going to position them, space them out evenly. I was just eyeballing it. As you can see over here, I'm putting 7 of them on one side, and I'm going to glue all of them. And then after that's glued, this is how it looks like. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And this square wood dowel is actually perfect because it is creating that perfect angle to position these pieces of wood. So now this is what we have. After that, I glued together 3 and then 2 Jenga blocks, and then I'm going to use only 1 to put on each side of this crate. So, or crib, let's say. So I'm putting these 3 on top, and then 2, and then 1 on the bottom. I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. and that way the sides of this cradle will be closed. And here it is with both sides. Now onto the legs. It is going to be very simple. I'm just going to use 2 more Jenga blocks and I will put them on the bottom, just attaching them in the opposite direction like so. So I'm going to glue first one side and then here it is. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. After that, I'm gluing 2 sets of 4 Jenga blocks glued together as I'm showing over here. And that is going to go right here on the inner side on the top of this cradle. Glue after I am done gluing all this, here is how it looks like. It is all done. Right now, I decided to stain this with the antique wax and I'm using a wet wipe. Again, you can leave it as it is. You can use any other stain that you want. You can pre-stain them before gluing them. I decided to go in with this route, and it took me a while to stain all this, but it was worthwhile. And I think it really looks rustic and old, similar to the picture, but I really think this color is perfect for this project. After that, here it is, this project is completed. As shown in the picture, you can put the hay in it. I decided for now to show it as it is, just empty. And I try to fill it up with just a piece of cloth, very neutral piece of cloth. And it reminded me of a cloth that, Jesus was wrapped up in, and I think it's so beautiful. I am in love with this piece and I really, really hope you guys like it too. Please tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? For all of you that are new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy that you guys are here. On our channel, you can see so many budget-friendly DIYs, thrift flips, very, very inexpensive decor ideas. And I really hope you will stick around. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and click on notification bell on so you don't miss any of our future videos. And for all of you returning, thank you so much for all your support. DIY number 3. This one is super easy. I went online and I saw this beautiful, beautiful artwork. It was $65. And what I did, I went ahead and looked up online this similar sketch of nativity, and I printed it out on my printer. Now, I went ahead and gotten one of the 11 by 14 canvases, and that printed paper, I'm going to be using carbon paper to transfer it onto this canvas. So this is going to be very simple, but it turned out so, so beautiful. So I got just a book to put underneath to make it sturdier while I'm transferring. Then put the carbon paper on the canvas and then the paper that I'm with the print on it. Next, I'm going to be just using the pencil and started tracing everything nicely. I made sure not to move anything around because the carbon paper can leave the mark if it's, or smudges if it's moving around. But I put enough pressure to leave, for it to leave mark what I'm tracing. After that was done, here it is. This is how it turned out. There was some smudges in the middle, I believe, where the transfer paper, or actually carbon paper, was folded. So I just used a regular eraser and I erased it, and that was it. After I was done with this, I wanted to frame it. So I took these stir sticks from Home Depot. They were a little over $1 for 3, so I needed 4. And I marked where I'm going to cut with a miter saw. And then I cut them all to the size. Then I sanded it with my sander. After that, I'm using the same Oops paint that I used in my first project. and I am going to paint these stir sticks all over. So here they are after they are painted and dried. I'm going to put a paper towel on the bottom because I'm going to flip the canvas over. I didn't want it to smudge the drawing. Now I am going to just assemble these sticks. I'm going to use the same Surebonder wood glue, hot glue, and I'm going to attach these sticks to the side. After all of them are attached, it is all done and looks so beautiful. Here it is. This is how it turned out. I am absolutely obsessed with this. With this framing, it looks so much more modern. I know on a picture it looks a little bit lighter. It's not that light in real life, but if you are doing the same thing and it's light for you, you can definitely trace it with the Sharpie or anything like that. I am in love with this project. It is so beautiful, so chic, but powerful. Again, tell me in the comments down below what do you think about this project. Which one was your favorite? Would you recreate any of these? Subscribe if you're new. It would mean so much to us. Also, like this video, that helps the algorithm. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. A new video is coming up soon, and I will see you in the new video. Bye, guys.